Hello everyone, welcome back to my High Celebrities news channel. The story for today is Nikki Grahame's mother Sue broke down as she recalled the moment she saw her daughter carried away in a body bag after the Big Brother star's death from anorexia. Reality star Nikki died in April last year at the age of 38, having battled the eating disorder since the age of 8. During Channel 4 documentary Nikki Grahame, Who Is She?, on Thursday, Sue cried as she said she stroked Nikki's head from the outside of the body bag as her daughter was carried away. She said, "Watching them put my little girl in a bag and taking her down in the lift, and I said to them, 'Can you tell me which end her head is?' And they said, 'Yes, up here.' I just stroked it from the outside, they took her away and I didn't see her again. Part of me has died, I miss her more than I can say." Her heartbroken mother said she thought Nikki had a premonition about her death as the nation went into lockdown in 2020 as the coronavirus pandemic took hold. She said the reality star called to tell her how frightened she was to be cut off from the world, telling her, "Mum, I don't know how I'm going to get through this." Devastated fans took to Twitter to pay tribute to Nikki as the documentary aired, with one person writing, "The reality of eating disorders is heartbreaking. It can take out of an entire person. The battle that Nikki talks about is one that so many have had to face, the want to get well but not feeling able to." Nikki Grahame. Another viewer posted, "She was a grand lass. So she was. Really enjoyed every second we had her and truly wish she was still with us all." Hashtag Nikki Grahame. Hashtag Who Is She? Someone else shared, "Lockdown was the sad downfall of beautiful Nikki Grahame. Another life lost, and not because of COVID. Hashtag anorexia. Tragic. Heartbreaking. So truly heartbreaking to see the torment Nikki went through," posted another viewer. "Rip Nikki, you were loved by so many. Nikki Grahame." Another audience member tweeted, "Totally heartbreaking watching the Nikki Grahame documentary. She really was the queen of BB, totally bawled my eyes out the whole way through it. A tough but super important watch, really hope anyone with a head who watches it gets the help they need." One other fan wrote, "This was so sad to watch, no celebrity death has affected me as much as Nikki's. She really didn't deserve what happened. Nikki Grahame." Meanwhile, another viewer posted, "I still, and will likely always, feel so sad at the thought that Nikki Grahame ever thought she wasn't enough. She was unique, funny, heartwarming and honest. Heartbreaking," wrote someone else. "What a powerful documentary, which should go some way to showing just how absolutely vital our mental health services are." Nikki Grahame. Another viewer posted, "Heartbreaking stuff. Loved Nikki and have so much respect for her mum for this documentary. I only hope it helps others. Lots of love. X Who Is She? Nikki Grahame." Nikki had a body mass index (BMI) of 10 when she died, with a healthy BMI for a woman considered to be between 18.5 and 24.9. Sue said this week that Nikki was so pitiful she could not walk up the stairs when she died. The TV personality appeared on the 7th series of Big Brother in 2006, and despite finishing 5th became one of its most recognizable contestants. She later spoke publicly about how she developed anorexia while still a child and struggled with the condition throughout her life, spending time in hospital on a number of occasions. Speaking ahead of the first anniversary of her death on April 9, her mother Sue told BBC Breakfast this week that her daughter started to show signs of an eating disorder from the age of 8, when she refused to sit down in a restaurant on Mother's Day. Sue said, "That was the start, and from there, I just noticed that she became very withdrawn and was just going into a decline. Little did I know it was going to be a 32-year journey." She said she watched her daughter unable to climb the stairs, instead resorting to her hands and knees, and recalled trying to hold her head back to put food in her mouth in a particularly challenging moment. Sue said the situation became more difficult when her daughter became an adult and she did not have a say in her medical care. She said, "It was always a battle, but at least when she was a child, I had some input. As soon as she was an adult, they can't even look at you, they don't even make eye contact, it's none of our business." Recalling the day she died, Sue said her daughter had a BMI of just 10. Doctors consider a healthy BMI for women to be 18. 5 to 24.9, she said, she was discharged from hospital, she came down to visit me, she collapsed and she was blue lighted into the local hospital in Dorset and she was there for 2 weeks. She had a BMI of 10, she was pitiful, and I went there every day to shower her, to dress her,
to sit with her while she ate, to take the load off the nurses.
WASNT a specialized unit. Nikki managed to convince them I'll be fine when I go home, I'm going back to the clinic on Monday, but they'd already said we can't have you because you can't make stairs and so they let her home and she died that night. But she rang me at 3:30 in the morning and she said hi mum, she was quite normal, she normally did it when she was drunk. She said I managed to get to the loo, she'd ordered herself a walking frame so she managed to get into the loo. I said well done darling, that's the way, every day just write down one thing that's been positive today. You'll get there, there is no hurry. She said mum, I'm so tired, so I said go to sleep darling. I'll call you in the morning, and she died. Sue said she continues to be glad her daughter took part in Big Brother, and that Nikki never regretted being on the show. She told Breakfast, she said in interviews before that Big Brother saved her life, because I think that was the healthiest and happiness that she had been for those years. I think when she got voted out, she thought that everybody hated her, she always had this low self-esteem. So when the doors opened and she heard the cheering, it was genuine, her tears, she was shocked because Nikki never got it. She said I don't get it, I don't know why people are acting like this, she never saw her worth. I know that her going on Big Brother was her dream and I'm really glad she did, because I felt she deserved it. Because she'd lost her childhood, and I thought, this is what you should have, this is yours. That is all for today news, please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update. Thank you for watching.